Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. As you can see, this is the final Raw before the Backlash pay-per-view, and just a quick recap of what happened last week on Raw. So, we had a 2.5 star rated show. It wasn't the best show in the world, but hey, we tried. We put on a couple of good matches at the main event here. Of course, Batista and Taker versus Booker T and Angle. That was okay. Eddie and Orton versus Van Dam and Cena. That was pretty good. And yeah, so we had a pretty decent show overall, but unfortunately for us, SmackDown with the Stipulation City, they just spammed it. Oh man, it's worse than suplexes. I mean, every single goddamn match had a stipulation just about. So they had a 3-star show and obviously blew us out of the water. So we struggled a little bit, and we'll have a quick look at the ratings whilst we are at it, obviously. So we are a little bit behind, not too far, only like a measly 60,000 viewers behind, but still, we are behind and hoping to take that back in the next couple of weeks. I know Backlash is coming up, and that's our time to strike. And I tell you what, we are going to be striking, let me tell you that. So here's exactly what's going on here on the Power 25, just a quick look at how our superstars are comparing. So obviously SmackDown do hold #1 spot. We have a couple of guys in the top 5, or 3 guys in the top 5, so we probably are doing pretty well. I think we'd say that we are very even in the top 10, but I think we might have one more person in the top 10. So we're doing pretty well in terms of popularity. That's a good gauge on how our superstars are doing in their popularity, and just comparing to the two brands. So that's a pretty good comparison to make, and so far so good. And a few guys down here that we need to kind of raise, like Shelton Benjamin, our IC champion. We really need to pump him up to the top a little bit. And yeah, so our tag team champions, Mercury as well, and Mickie James, our women's champion. So a few important superstars and divas on our roster. We need to try and get their popularity up. And the only way to really do it is winning matches, and that's the difficult thing here in GMO, but it's also the really fun thing. So this is what we got at the moment. So Angle and Guerrero are looking pretty good. Their popularity is solid. I'm happy with that. Batista's doing okay. John Cena, he's slipping a little bit. As you can see, he's not exactly all that thrilled. He's lost 3 matches in a row. Yes, I know John Cena losing a match. In fact, John Cena has yet to win a match here in GMO. Who would have thought? Only in a video game. Undertaker at the moment on 78, so he's one of the guys we really need to pump up, because I don't know if he's actually in contention. Last time I looked, he was just in it. Let's say. So yes, there we go, #4. So he is in title contention. So that was a bit of a concern. You can see John Cena, he is not in title contention. So I was a little bit concerned that Undertaker would fall out of contention before Backlash, but luckily for us, he still is in there. So quick look as well at our rivalries heading into Backlash. Angle and Taker will be for the belt. Eddie and Cena for the #1 contendership. Shelton and JBL for the IC title. Big Show Kane versus Eminem for the World Tag titles. Melina and Trish for the women's title. Mickey and Lita for the women's title. Melina and Trish for the #1 contendership for the women's title. Batista and Booker T, just a grudge kind of rivalry, just to kind of fill in time, as is Randy and RVD. So those two rivalries are just kind of there just to make our Raws a little bit better and pump up the ratings a little bit for our Raws. So they're not really there with much purpose behind that long term. So just quick look at our emails. We're all good. So let's get straight into this week's Raw and start booking up this show. So we'll start with the main event like always. I think there was a request on the last episode to do a 6-man tag team match. I believe we haven't done one of these yet. So we're going to do one. We're going to make a Tornado tag team match as well, because, yeah, why not? So, Angle, Eddie, and, I think it might be Randy is the heel. So we're going to go all out. Oh, no, I put the wrong man down. So we're going to go all out in this one. So all our top stars are going to be in this match. So I know Batista and Booker T. I wanted to kind of... Batista's got good popularity, but I think he's going to miss out on this one. So here we go. So that's what we have. So Eddie, Angle, Orton versus Van Dam, Cena, and Undertaker. So now that should be pretty good. I'm looking forward to that one. So we'll probably play this one this week. And that also will mean, though, that we're going to have a few spots vacant. And that could lead us into a little bit of trouble this week in trying to fill all the matches on the show. So that's really my only concern, but it is what it is. So Batista and Booker T will just do a singles match there. Obviously, I don't think they're going to have a match on the pay-per-view, so they can kind of have their rubber match here on this episode of Raw. We need money, so we're going to do an advertising promo because I believe we have a lot of signings coming up. And I was getting very, very worried that I wouldn't be able to sign everybody, I believe. So we need to get that done. Tag team action. Let's just have a quick look at our rivalries again. So we've filled a lot of the rivalries already. So we obviously have the tag teams and the women's rivalry. Okay, so we have Cade and Murdoch we can use. So I feel as though we might have to do a rivalry in place of match just to kind of get. Yeah, we're gonna have to just so we can fill the show up, because at the moment it's just not happening. So we're gonna do Big Show and Kane and Eminem. That's obviously going to be a long-term rivalry, so it won't really matter all that much if we don't do that this week. I think we can get away with it. So we're going to do Big Show versus Lance Cade. We'll do Nitro. So this is obviously going to lead to some really shit ratings, but this is what you're going to do. You know, obviously Backlash is our main goal, so we don't want to give away our Backlash card on this week's Raw, so we obviously want to wait until the time is right. So Joey Mercury we'll put in there with Kane, because, you know, I guess that kind of continues the rivalry. That's still fine. And I want to do a tag team match between our women. So Mickie James and Melina. No, yes, Mickie James, Melina, and Lita and Trish team up in this one. And there's Trish, we go down. So, as well as that, I believe, you know, we still got the IC title, but the thing is, I don't want to do the IC title match, and like, I don't want to have that again on the show. I've already done the singles match for that a couple times now, so I don't really want to do that one again. So that's a bit of an issue. So I guess we can just throw together a tag team match. I know this is not really all that great. I apologize for that, but we're just trying to make do and get by. Obviously, we have a big main event, so that'll be the vocal point of the show on this episode. So who did we miss out? I know Trevor Murdoch we didn't play with, and I believe Johnny Nitro we have not played with. So there you go. Just a quick look. We've used everyone. There's no matches on Heat, unfortunately. But we've got away with it. We've got away with it this week. So we're good. We are good. And I'm happy with that. You know, we don't want to, like I said, we don't want to spoil the pay-per-view. We don't want to have every single match that's on the pay-per-view on Raw or again. So we want to make sure, you know, we get the most out of it. So look at that big tag team match. That's going to be awesome. We're going to play that one. So let's go ahead and get straight into this one. Are we going to play it? We might watch it this week. So we might just... No, screw it. We're going to play, and we need to make Team Cena win. So we need to give John Cena the win. So we're going to play as John Cena and hope that we can get the victory. I'm probably going to lose now that I'm John Cena, but we can only hope. So let's get straight into the match. Alrighty, here we go. Here comes a potential #1 contender for our WWE Championship. His name is Eddie Guerrero. And this should be good. This tag team match, obviously, you know, we've hyped it up a little bit here already, but I'm really looking forward to this one. And we're just going to make the entries a little bit short because there is 6 to get through. So I'm really looking forward to this match because this is going to be a really good way to see where we're at coming into Backlash. So we've got our 6 top guys here in this one, and our WWE Champion Kurt Angle coming out. Probably should have had his entrance last, but oh well. I don't really like how he doesn't come out with a belt every single time. I don't like that at all. I wish he would come out all the time. I believe just in title matches he comes out, so that's a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. And the final member of this team, his name is Randy Orton. So this one is going to be good. This is an all-star, action-packed matchup, and I'm hoping you guys will sit back and enjoy this one, as we are, just like I said, days away from Backlash. We're going to see who's coming in into Backlash with the upper hand. And we know SmackDown likes to span their stipulations. Well, I'll tell you what, at Backlash, we're going to have our stipulations of our own. So that should be good. So stay tuned for that. we're going to probably play all 5 matches on the Backlash show. I believe it's 5, it may be more, I'm just thinking it's 5. So we're going to play all 5, so Backlash, like I said, gonna be huge. And here we go, the first member of the opposition. His name is Rob Van Dam. He's obviously got a situation right now with Randy Orton. And, you know, like, this one could easily be a #1 contender match, or like either Booker T and Batista as well for the IC title. But I kind of want to keep these guys away from the IC title just for the time being. But definitely RVD could be a future IC champion. But I think Rob Van Dam is, like, we've touched on this before, he's very close to moving into the world title picture, the WWE title picture. So I think Van Dam, a victory here tonight and at Backlash, well, I'll tell you what, he might be on the list to be the next WWE champion. And here we go, here comes one of his 2 partners, and the man we'll be playing as in this one, the struggling John Cena. I never thought I'd put those words in a sentence, but there you go, struggling John Cena. He's yet to win a match here on Raw, and I don't know what's going on with Cena, but he has not been able to beat Eddie Guerrero, so Eddie's obviously coming into the pay-per-view with a lot of momentum, so John Cena needs to try and pick up a victory so he can have a bit of momentum heading in, like some kind of momentum. Anything is better than nothing because he is struggling right now, but John Cena, he has his opportunity to Eddie Guerrero at the pay-per-view, which will be a huge match. John Cena will have his chance to prove whether or not he is good enough to be the next #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And here we go, the final member of his team, and this man will be getting the opportunity at Kurt Angle's WWE Championship at Backlash. This should be a hell of a match between Angle and Taker. We already saw it on the first episode of GMO where Taker earned the right to be the next #1 contender, and now Undertaker will have his chance, his shot at the WWE Championship here at Backlash. But first, here on Raw, he's going to have his shot at Angle in a 6-man tag team match, which is about to get underway. Alrighty, so this one is underway. This is going to be chaotic. This is going to be crazy. All 6 men in the ring at the same time, as we're playing as John Cena, and I'm going to just try and focus on Cena right now, but I know this is going to be crazy. So obviously 6-man tornado tag team match. The first team to pick up a pinfall will come away with the victory, and this one could go a long time. I have no idea. I'm trying to make Kurt Angle tap here with the knee into the back. Let's just face it, that is not going to happen. So Cena trying to get the tap out, and that's not going to happen just quite yet. And well, John Cena obviously has an opportunity to face Eddie Guerrero at the pay-per-view, and if John Cena wins, he will be the next #1 contender. So getting his opportunity here at Eddie Guerrero in this, at Kurt Angle in this one, could be a preview of what is to come here in GM mode. And of course, at the pay-per-view, we won't be playing the matches. We're just going to let it all go straight down the middle. And what happens, happens. Whoever wins, wins. We're going to keep it fair, so we won't be biased in that one. I like to play the Raw matches just to kind of, I don't know, get myself a bit of a feel for the game, because I haven't really played the game in a long time. It's very similar to 2008 in terms of button schemes and things like that, but obviously, you know, there are some differences, but it's just good to get an opportunity to play these old games again, so I wouldn't mind getting my getting in there and having a go, especially on Raw, but definitely on the pay-per-views on Backlash. I'm just going to let it all be called down in the middle and won't get myself involved. But at the moment, Cena is after Eddie, Taker and Randy Orton going at it, RVD and Kurt Angle as well. And oh, Cena takes down Eddie, and he needs to take a bit of a breather as well. Angle's on the outside, trying to recuperate as well. And Cena again coming after his Backlash opponent, Eddie Guerrero, now looking to turn the attention to Kurt Angle on the outside. This might be bad news for Kurt Angle. And Cena thought about trying to perhaps put Angle away there on the outside, decided against it, and now going to come back in the ring. Angle's right there for the pickings. Cena comes after him, and Randy Orton takes down Van Dam as well. And uh-oh, what's Cena trying? Oh, he's got a half crab on here. Here we go, Boston Crab. Not going to get it though, as Randy Orton gets himself involved once again. And Cena, what's he got planned now? Eddie Guerrero coming after Cena perhaps. Eddie and RVD. Cena wants a piece of Eddie. Not going to happen though. As this is just chaos right now. This is a hard one to follow because 6 men all going at the same time. It's crazy, and I love it. It's one of the beauties of this one. You know, be awesome to see these games where you can play and you can have, you know, 10 guys in an arena. Something obviously I want for a long time. On the newer games, wait a minute, Cena went for the FU. I was gonna call the attitude adjustment like an idiot. And oh, Cena just kicked out. Angle reversed it and countered it, and he almost got the pinfall, but Cena just managed to kick out in the nick of time. Well, that could have been a huge upset because there was nobody around. Everyone was busy fighting someone else, and they're not really focused on the pinfall, and that could have easily been a quick victory there for Team Angle, Eddie, and Orton. And obviously, you know, with the pay-per-view coming up so soon as well, you obviously probably don't want to take too much damage heading in towards Backlash. You want to try and keep yourself out of the action as much as possible, in my opinion. I wouldn't exactly want to be throwing myself around too much, just a week away from the Backlash pay-per-view. And now, Eddie and Cena going at it. And Eddie's going to get the upper hand with the atomic drop there on Cena. He's down. Angle with an elbow to Van Dam. But obviously Backlash, all the titles are going to be on the line. I think we're going to have, I don't know how we're going to fit it all in though, because you know there's a couple of #1 contender matches I want to do that I probably won't be able to fit them in. You know, maybe I'll have to scrap a match or two. Now Cena again going for the I keep calling the attitude adjustment. It's a bad habit. The FU, he's not going to get it, and now Angle again trying to put him away. Angle's countering that FU with ease right now, so Cena has to kind of, I don't know, try and hit it on someone else, I think, because it's just not working out for him. But Cena, again, has been in bad form. He has not won a match here in GM mode, so perhaps Cena just doesn't know how to hit his finisher anymore. And that would really be a world's first, because John Cena knows how to hit that freaking FU and hit it damn good for the 3 count. But Cena and Randy now going after each other. Now, Cena's going to try hit it on Randy Orton, but Randy again with a counter. This time, he's got the shoulders down on Cena, and he's going for it again, but I think RVD there was right there to break it up and keep this one alive. With Cena just struggling to hit his big move and put this match to bed. And I tell you what, if he had hit that FU by now, I think this one would have been over, but he hasn't been able to do it yet. And now he's trying to work away on Randy again. He's got the submission hold applied. Everyone's busy. Angle trying to get back to his feet to break it up, perhaps. Van Dam's got him in trouble. Uh-oh, and the referee got taken down there. And that could have been an opportunity, a perfect window for victory. But unfortunately, the referee is taken down. And gee, Cena went for the pinfall. Tried to put Randy Orton away. He almost got him as well. And wait a minute. Cena hitting the wrong guy. Does he know which team he's on? And Cena and Randy again. Cena struggling just a little bit. I think RVD just hit the RKO on Randy Orton. Undertaker's hitting the tombstone on Kurt Angle. Who's going to pick up the victory? Take your pick. 2. And no, Eddie Guerrero. He broke up both pinfalls. Are you kidding me? And the referee is down again. This referee, he is just awful. He just keeps getting in the way, and he knows how to take a ref bunt for about 25 minutes. Let me tell you that. Now Cena going for the FU. There we go. We got it right this time. He's going for it. Here we go. He hits it. The FU. FU to Eddie Guerrero. Could that be a sign of what is to come at Backlash? Yes, he's got him. John Cena picks up the victory, and Eddie Guerrero suffers the loss. Big victory for Cena. Finally picks up a win heading in towards Backlash. And the team of Eddie, John Cena, and The Undertaker comes away with the victory. And there is a happy RVD who's pretty happy he's got the victory himself. Undertaker's relieved as well. All 3 of these men have the upper hand heading in towards Backlash. John Cena, look at the relief on Cena's face. He knows that was a huge win for him. He needed that badly. He tried to hit the FU. There we go again. Tried to hit the FU on Randy and Kurt a number of times. It just didn't work. His first attempt on Eddie, though, was successful. I think Eddie was just beaten down a little bit too much. Able to come away, get the FU, and pick up the victory. Alright, so let's go check out how the rest of tonight's show went. And we'll start off with match 1. So Shelton Benjamin and Trevor Murdoch picked up the victory over JBL and Nitro. Mickie James and Melina got the victory over Stratus and Lita. Lance Cade knocks off the Big Show. So I think Big Show and Kane are struggling a little bit, that's for sure. Kane, though, picks up a victory over Joey Mercury. Batista picks up the win over Booker T. And, of course, our big main event of Van Dam, Cena, and Undertaker picking up the victory over Guerrero, Orton, and Angle. Alright, so let's go check out how we did in the ratings. I'm not expecting too much. I know this is a bit of a filler show. But, hey, this Sunday is Backlash. Here we go. Drum roll. Smackdown. Pick up the win. And, oh, my God, no. 140,000. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? But we got a 3-star rated show though. So does SmackDown. So how did we do so badly? What happened? What the hell happened? Like, we had a decent show. 3 stars. Yippee. Yeah, yippee. Hooray. And let's... Well, apparently, it said 3 stars there, but apparently it was a 2.5 star. Okay, make up your mind. So it was just your standard show. A couple of decent matches, the rest were pretty bad. Okay, so SmackDown, well, they had a pretty good show. Look at this, you know, Shawn Michaels and Rey Mysterio, backstage brawl, come on. Ladder match for the US title for the 15th time this week. Edge and Triple H. Oh, come on, they pretty much stole our 6-man tag team idea. What are they doing? Fatal 4-way tables match, Jesus. No wonder we're not winning the ratings, because SmackDown is just spamming these stipulations. We have to probably start spamming them ourselves to keep up. Ugh. Alright, so we have a few contracts that are expiring. We knew this was happening. I have no idea if we're going to be able to keep everyone, so we're going to start at the top, obviously. We need our champion, Mickie James. Oh, man, we're not getting it. We're not signing anybody. Holy shit. Oh, my God. We're not signing anybody. Alright. Okay, so we've kept JBL. Do we have... Oh, man, we're going to have to lose a couple of people here. We're going to have to lose a couple of people here. So Kane and Big Show are on their way out. Now, that is not good at all. That is definitely not good at all. So Kane and Big Show, they're scheduled to be on our pay-per-view now. They're not happy anyways. They've lost every damn match. Big Show's just struggling. He's terrible. He actually loses in this video game, thank goodness. But we're in a bit of trouble here. Booker T has not won a match, and he wants a title shot. What the hell is he thinking? At least Van Dam's won a few. What's wrong with Randy? Everyone wants a title match, and it's about time we're going to do one. So obviously Backlash will be our next show. We're going to do a title match. That's our rivalries at the moment. Unfortunately, we're going to probably lose this tag team rivalry we've got going on, because I think we won't be able to re-sign Big Show and Kane. I know there's 1 week left, so will that mean that they're gone after next week's Raw and we get that money coming in? Do we get money from Backlash? I don't know, but we're going to still be able to do the Backlash match. We're still going to be able to put the titles on the line. I'm hoping, I guess, Eminem retain. I'm just really hoping, otherwise we're going to look like idiots. But we have to try and re-sign Kane and Big Show coming up in the next episode of GM Mode. It's a tough one. Let's have a look at the... I don't really want to look at this, but okay, we will. Oh, that's... Oh, boy. We are in trouble. We need Backlash to be damn good, because we are in some trouble. Let me tell you that. Okay, Undertaker's still in contention, thank goodness. Things are looking good for us on the Power 25, but in the ratings, not so much. But it's going to be a very interesting week of GM Mode coming up next. So, guys, hope you guys enjoy this week's edition of WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. And, of course, Backlash is coming up next. So if you want to watch Backlash, make sure you hit a like and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any more videos coming up in the future. Backlash is going to be good, so stick around. And I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.